What if there was a software that you could use that would help you be more effective in the crypto markets during all of its cycles? We all know crypto is very cyclical and there is up cycles and down cycles, and typically most of them are over extended periods of time, pushing into multiple years. And during all of these cycles, you want to make sure you do the right thing, so this way you're not, in crypto terms, fumbling the bag or left being the bag holder, which unfortunately I've experienced more than once. Which is why I actually started using this software that executes trades inside the cryptocurrency markets only on Bitcoin and Ethereum. So I have my Bitcoin chart up, and this is what I mean by cycles. If I was to just drop a cursor here, which shows us March of 2024, and if I drop another marker here on October 2024, this is almost an entire year of just a sideways chop market, which obviously we just broke out to new all-time highs. And of course, this is not going to last forever. So all you people that think that you bought a coin and it went up loads of percents and now you're a crypto genius, chances are you're not. We are just in an up cycle, and Bitcoin is the tide. And we all know the saying, a rising tide raises all ships. Bitcoin is that. So you're not a professional trader. Really what you are is somebody that got involved in crypto during an upcycle, and chances are you're going to make money in an upcycle. But truth is, most of you are not going to make any money because you're never going to sell. And what's going to happen is you're going to have this whole fluctuation in your portfolio to the upside, and you're going to think you're making loads of money, but nothing is real until you sell. Same thing with losses, right? You have unrealized drawdowns. On the flip side, there's unrealized profits as well. What if there was an instrument that we can use that allows you to be effective in any of these cycles? Let's continue going through the chart and showing you all these different periods of time in which all the asset did was chop sideways or trend to the downside. Back in 2017, which is where I experienced my first six-figure parabolic portfolio run, and I thought that this was the end-all be-all, I'm rich forever. Unfortunately, just like everyone else, I was left holding the bag, and I basically donated pretty much everything that I had straight back into the market. Now, if I just go ahead and drop an anchor here from the highs of 2017, and I go ahead and drop another anchor up until when it recovered, this is about a 2 to 3 year gap of just accumulation. All it did was trend to the downside, bottom, and just capitulate in a range. It never made new highs, and it wasn't making any new lows. This is how Bitcoin moves. It moves in cycles. It'll have an up cycle, which is a lot shorter than the capitulation phase, which is just a sideways chopping market, followed by another run to the upside with a massive correction, about 70%, sometimes more. Once it hits the bottom, then it capitulates again. And it has done this time and time again, forming a predictable cycle. Now, all of us are human. Nobody has diamond hands is what they like to call it in the crypto world. Unfortunately, we have emotions. All humans have emotions, and we cannot stomach the fluctuations of our portfolio, taking these massive swings to the upside, then donating pretty much everything back. But we're also too emotional to sell because we think we're going to get richer and richer. And unfortunately, that's what leads people to despair, giving everything back. So now what I just started to do, which I just funded not too long ago, is a cryptocurrency trading algorithm. And this algorithm is called the Buterin. Now I want to show you some of the data on how well this account has performed in the past. Then I want to show you exactly how it's performed in comparison to the performance of Bitcoin since it started. And then I'll show you my own personal account. Enough rambling. Let's look at the data. So here is the Buterin algorithm, and it is provided by Nurp, of course. As you can see, this account was funded with $250,000. And in current date, we're sitting at $1.1 million. That means there is a $912,000 profit since it has started. Back in September of 2023, that is a total gain of 363%, with a monthly average of 9.36% and a crazy drawdown of 42%. We all know crypto is extremely volatile. So if you're able to stomach this volatility, which I kind of can because I've lost loads of money and it's kind of desensitized me to a degree, I'm okay with stomaching the extra volatility that comes with the cryptocurrency markets. Now let's scroll down and see some more stats. So since it started, it's taken 1,970 trades and its profitability is 60%. So that means it's losing 40% of its trades. Out of the 1,900 trades it's taken, it's won 1,100 and it's lost 794. The most important thing that I always look at when it comes to trading algorithms is the profit factor, because this will determine to me if it is a sustainable algorithm for the long haul. A lot of times algorithms do good for a little bit of time and then they do poor and then they do really good again. The problem is you also have to keep in your mind that if it works that way, cover your profits as soon as possible. Now with profit factor, anything over a 1, it makes me feel good and a little bit more optimistic for the future, because this shows me that I'm willing to lose 1 in order to gain 1.2. So my losses are a little bit smaller than what my wins are. The bigger the number, the better. Now, if we scroll back to 2023, as you can see, it was started in September. Now, this is not my account. This is Nurp's account. I will show you what my account has done, and I just funded it. But for the sake of the history of how well this algorithm has performed in the past, this is why I'm going over this. And also the cool thing about this is it's actually using machine learning and AI to formulate why it's trading. And it's using over 30 different trading strategies to use a predictive model in what trades it's going to be taking. And it also adjusts to the different cycles. So the way that I look at it, in cycles, you're either a sitting duck and you're just accumulating, or you're trying to sell the top, which is never going to happen. But for myself, I'm really bullish on Bitcoin long term. So I have no problem taking 70% dips in accumulation phases and just buying more and more Bitcoin. But if there was a way that I could actually be making more and more potential profit off of software that's trading exclusively Bitcoin and Ethereum, I'm definitely going to use it. Now let's look at its timeline. 2023 first month took a hit at almost 9% loss. The month right after, we did a 13%, then a negative 0.3, and then a 3%. So for 2023, it was clearly positive, ending the year up on the account. Now, 2024 is the first full year of trading for this algorithm. As you can see, it's had some incredible months, 41% month, which is absolutely crazy, and multiple 20+% gains on different months. Some of them just shy of 30%. Now, let's do something. Let's add up all of these months and see how much it made that year. Now, if we added all of this together, we would get a number of 165% roughly. Now, if I was to go back to my Bitcoin chart and just go ahead and pull it down to a daily, let's see something really quick. Did this software perform better than Bitcoin during 2024? I'll just grab my measuring tool and drop it on the 1st of January, which is right there. And I will drag across to the end of 2024 and bring it to its candle close and drop the anchor right there. So in 2024, if you had bought Bitcoin on the 1st and sold on the last day of the year, you would have made 108%, which is incredible for financial markets. But when you compare that to what the algorithm actually did for Bitcoin, which was about 165% for 2024. As you can see, doing both is getting me way further ahead than just doing one. Now I'm going to show you my own Buterin account and how much I funded it with and see how well it's done so far. Now this is my Buterin account. As you can see, if I touch this right here, it'll show the deposit was made on December 24 of 2024. And since then, we've done $12,926 in profit, so almost $13,000, and its gain so far is 43%. Now, I know it's only been about 1 month since I had the account, and obviously all the gains came in that 1 month, so it's going to average the month to that because we don't have anything to make an actual average. But with that being said, the monthly average right now is at 36.77%, and its max drawdown during this period of time is 5.26%. Which is insane if this was to stay this way. I'm under the full expectation that, of course, these numbers are going to change once I start getting more and more months under the belt. I think after 12 to 24 months of having active trading with this account, we're going to have some pretty accurate numbers and see how well it actually does over the long haul. If I scroll down, it's already done 91 trades, and it's won 62% out of the trades, meaning it only lost 38%. Now, here's the exciting part. As I said prior in this video, the profit factor, which is the most important thing because it's how much we're willing to gain in comparison to how much we're risking. This is at a 2.8, meaning for every dollar that I'm risking, I'm gaining almost 3, which would put this algorithm, if it can sustain it, probably as the most interesting software of all of 2024, 2025, and 2026. Right here's the monthly analytics. Clearly, there's only January here because it hasn't even finished the month. It's January 24th, and we still have a few more trading days to go. But since then, it's done 45%. Now, I just showed you the crypto bot that I'm using. I showed you my deposit made, and I showed you how well this account has performed historically. Now, obviously, none of this is predicting future performance, but I'm extremely interested to share this journey with you guys and see if I could actually outperform the crypto market, whether we go into a bearish cycle now or maybe one more leg to the upside. It doesn't matter. I'm still holding crypto and I am still accumulating crypto, but more importantly, I'm using a software that'll help me start taking profits and reap the rewards of all the volatility inside of the crypto markets. If you're interested in something like this, just hit the link down below and you'll be able to speak to the team to see if this is a good fit for your portfolio. And if not, and you just want to see me risk a bunch of money online, please leave me a like, comment, and subscribe. And like always, my friends, peace.